and welcome back to the Data Debrief video series. Today we're going to be talking about post-completion outcomes. I'm Jenna Cullinane Hege, Vice Chancellor for Institutional Research and Analytics. So I want to start by making the case for some new tools and data resources that the Office of Institutional Research and Analytics has been developing related to post-completion outcomes, essentially what happens to our students after they complete. And these new data and tools really reflect sort of where we are in community college education, where initially we were really designed to ensure an access agenda, make sure all students had an opportunity to participate in higher education. More recently, a renewed focus on completion, access and completion to make sure students are achieving those degrees, certificates, and awards they sought out to achieve. And most recently, post-completion. It's not enough for students to just earn their award. We want to understand what do their levels of employment look like, what do their wages look like, and what happens to our students after they leave us. Now, this information is really important to track for several reasons. One is that, it's kind of common knowledge that more education leads to higher earnings, but there's significant variation across credential levels and programs of study, and that's something we want to understand better. We also know that society is questioning the value of higher education in ways that they never have before, and individuals are really concerned about student debt. How much money should I invest in my education? Will I be able to pay it off? And it's incumbent upon higher education to have good answers to some of these questions. It also informs future program expansion, continuous improvement, and employer engagement opportunities. And like most other colleges, ACC has historically relied on labor market information like that from MZ or graduate follow-up surveys to help inform some of these conversations. But both of those data sources have some limitations. And so it's important that we complement with some new data resources. So that is why we've been partnering with the Texas Workforce Commission to secure unemployment wage record data. We match it with our students, and we're able to understand more about their employment and earning levels. This has helped us build 3 new dashboards, one about employment levels before and after award completion, a second on wage improvement analysis, and a third on median wage information. So all of these dashboards can be found in tips, and in this short little video, I will just give you a brief preview of what this looks like. Within tips, if you have not been to the information portal system, don't worry, there's another video coming for you soon. But assuming you know what tips is and how to get in, we're here to help you with that if you need. But you'll come into a dashboard landing page here. And just quickly, I'll show you each one of these. This is the employed before and after, where you can see in purple the rate of employment for those before completion and what it looks like after. So you can see kind of a large jump here. I've picked health science programs in post-completion employment. Nice positive outcomes here for our students. This is the wage improvement analysis dashboard, where you can see a comparison of wages before and after completion and a % increase. So for these health science students in the traditional nursing track, the vast majority of students are in this blue color, which says that these students are earning 50% or higher wages after they complete the program compared to before. And each of the colors highlights a different level of wage improvement. The third and final dashboard is looking at first year median wages. So that first year after a student completes, what is the median wage? And you can slice and dice this by area of study, department, program, also select different levels of awards. And so what I notice here when we look at all of our students' credit and continuing education, you can see a rapid growth in the number of completers. And here we're limiting it to completers who we identify as employed full-time so that we can take a good look at their wages, and then commensurate wages by cohort. So should you go out and use these dashboards right away? Let me offer just a couple of cautions and suggestions here. So this is really complex data, and there are a lot of assumptions that undergird it. We will be offering training, both high-level training and then training that'll be open to everyone shortly, and it is really, really important that you get training before you kind of dive into these. Right now, I just want you to understand that these resources are becoming available and will be an important resource for you. So this is preliminary analysis. You may notice once you start digging into your specific program that there could be small numbers. Be really careful about making inferences based on small numbers. And of course, triangulate whenever you can with other sources to make sure that these are valid inferences. So with that, for today, thank you. Please reach out to the Office of Institutional Research and Analytics with any questions or comments you have.